Hello, I got Joe Pilotte with me today, and he helped me to do some video, and we're gonna do an extra right now. We didn't plan for this, but after he heard so many systems in my toy house, we decided to do one. Yeah, you look too awkward. Let me hold this.
Yeah, you can hold that.
I will hold this in the perfect position.
Right in the center.
Yep, right in center. So Joe, you came here to help me do video and listen to. I said that you can spend some time to listen to my systems.
Plural. Yeah.
Yeah, I make sure I do it right. Because you know me. I can't write to save my life. It's my grammar's really kind of bad. So the plural things are important. It's systems. Since I have 8 systems, Joe have heard 4.5. The one in the kitchen doesn't count. I just turn it on and background music and.
You play music though. I count that. So 5.
Okay, don't spend too much time on that system. That's just,
okay.
It's a background music radio clock system.
But it still sounded okay.
Okay, so let's start with that one. So how's that sound? Sound okay? Move on.
Yeah, no, it sounded good. It's definitely nothing compared to what I heard elsewhere, but still nice to have in the kitchen.
Yeah, when I'm making dinner, I don't even eat in the kitchen because it doesn't sound good enough.
Well, why would you with all the other rooms? Okay,
so we start from the least favorite. Not gonna say bad. I don't have bad system. My kitchen system sound okay. So let's start with the balcony system. The one that's actually right upstairs.
Well, how'd you know that was my least favorite?
Oh.
No, it was.
I got tricked in or something.
Yeah, no. The balcony system was good. I felt at high volumes, like I was, adjusting the volume, and as it went up in volume, it got a little more piercing. But when it was lower, the sound kind of receded into the, into the background. It sounded pretty smooth overall.
Well, that's why I use it as a breakfast system.
Yeah.
Before I fully wake up, I don't need loud sound.
No, you don't want to have loud music.
Yeah, and I usually use that to play YouTube MP4 too, so that the piercing things tends to be a little less. I'm not making an excuse, but
okay.
That's why I use that system for. It's like having breakfast.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the other 3, I know which one is favorite, but I do not know which one is the second and the third.
So might be controversial, but my third, I guess, least favorite, is that how you say it? Third least?
It would be third favorite.
Okay, third favorite.
It's not going to be controversial because it's your opinion.
Sure. Okay. Fair
Nobody
enough.
can argue with your opinion.
Yeah. The basement with the AG 2022, which is weird for me to say that because I've heard the AG 2022 in a few scenarios, but I think that was my third favorite room.
That's an AG 2022 with the AAD 7001 monitor speaker, and the DAC is one of my latest DAC that built in with the AG 2022 and then driven by a laptop computer.
Yeah, and for anyone who's watched your videos, it's the one with all the records behind.
Yeah. Okay. So I call that a tractor room because I put a John Deere tractor.
Yeah.
Cookie cans on the shelf right in the middle. So if you look at it, it's like right on your face. So I call that a tractor room for now. So then I know which one is the second. The second one is the biggest room, but I still don't have a name for that room.
Yeah, the big room, I guess, is what.
Okay, for now.
For now, the big
room. Big room.
And just the big sound, like it was just a huge sound overall. And while some might not like it due to the liveliness of the room, yeah. I thought to some music it lended itself well to it. And the GPA speakers in there, I think compared to, I've heard them in your shop before, and it was cool to hear them in a larger room.
Yep, the GPA, the Great Plains Audio 604H. Did I say H before? I think I said H.
H
before.
or G, I think.
Yeah, H or G. I think it's H, most likely H. But anyway, it's 604 Great Plains Audio. That was driven by the Blue Circle NFS. NFS stand for Not For Sale. 238 integrated amp. That's the grandparents of the C312 preamp. The source there with the simulated tube circuitry. And again, is one of my older DAC, and laptop computer. So now,
yeah,
we are sitting in the most favorite room from Joe Pilotte.
absolutely.
Are we calling this a system plus and half?
I think systems is what you were referring.
Yeah, but my grammar sucks.
But
my grandma's good, but my grandma sucks.
So it's multiple systems in one, from what I've heard.
Okay.
So, yeah, these two. This is the NSI-G.
The NSI-G is driving the big, taller, eminent technology LFT8B. That's a B version.
The tall, like the
tall
panels.
one, the panels.
Yep.
The front NSL Power Amp, there's a prototype NSL Power Amp driving the Aerial 5B. I'm helping him for all the technical stuff, so he doesn't have to memorize it. I'm too lazy to write it down for him. But he's going to tell you how it sounds. That's his opinion.
Yeah, and being able to blend both of them together was something I've never experienced. So, like blending these two preamps together.
We have two preamps on the side, one driving the Aerial 5B through the NSL, the other one driving the 8B through the NSI-G, two separate ROM control from one source.
Yeah, and even I found, so just listening to one or the other, they both had benefits or merits, but together I found like the aerials in the front being a little louder than. And sorry, what are the panels again?
And eminent technology, LFT8B.
Okay.
Just call it 8B.
Fair enough. But yeah, having those, to add maybe a little bit more body and bass to the sound.
Yeah.
I have not heard depth like I have today in a stereo. I didn't even know it was possible to have this level of depth. The sound was. No matter what we were playing, everything from Pink Floyd to Jack Johnson, jazz, lots of different things, and it all sounded amazing.
And the depth is draw your attention.
It was emotional. Like you could feel it was, very like the emotion came through in the recording, and yeah, just the level. Like it sounded like the vocals were everything was way back. I was kind enough to sit and do the video, but I definitely can't wait to listen more and hopefully get to come back again.
He has already told me that I gotta put the chair back into that spot after the video. He want to listen to more.
Yeah.
And you have told me, now I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but you correct me. You said that the Aerial bring the staging back up a little. The HB put everything behind the speaker, so when you turn the Aerial up, the whole depth between the front and the back is a lot deeper than just one pair of speaker at a time. Yeah,
so I found that when like even having, let's say, the aerials at like 5 and then the panels at like 2, just to give a little bit more depth to the back of the room. I felt that was probably the best combo out of everything we listened to.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, behind me, I have a bag of dirty laundries. I think that's helped
with some soundproofing.
That's Friday. That's my dirty laundry. I think that dirty laundry helps. And that has to be my dirty laundry.
And then when you were, something that you might want to get into, or maybe you have in other videos, but when you were joining the power supply compared to using 2 different power supplies, I felt that I didn't expect the change to be that drastic.
That's the integrated separate system I was working on. That's another concept. We know. Yeah, you can tell them what you think about it.
Yeah, we probably don't have time to go through it today. I'm sure you'll go through it in another video, but it was, to me, when you combined the power supply into one, or used only one.
Just one from the power amp.
Yeah, one from the power amp. To me, like everything changed. Like everything kind of went away. It just felt like all the gear went away. It was just music floating in space. It was not that when you have two power supplies, not that wasn't great, because it was. It just was very different. It wasn't as punchy. It was a lot more free floating than what I experienced before. But overall, I definitely, when I came, I didn't think that this would be my favorite walking in here. But
it looks absolutely awkward.
Yeah.
Totally non-audiophile approved. And where the camera sits have a 16-foot ceiling, cathedral ceiling, and this is less than 7 feet. And the washroom on one side and my dirty laundry on the other side with a bunch of stuff in there, and the staircase goes downstairs. And the position of the speakers, absolutely awful.
But it works.
Totally break all kinds of rules.
Yeah. And that's, you have to experiment in your room.
Yep.
To see what works.
Yep, this is almost like a room. When I moved into this toy house, I didn't expect this space. It's not even a room, it's a space.
The hall space.
Wide hallway to sound good, but my motto, or whatever you're gonna call it, is like, if there's space, that should be systemed.
And you have no shortage of systems here, so.
There's only 8. I have more space for another 2.
And I brought you the DAC back too, so you can make another one.
Yep.
So it might be 10 now.
No, it can be 11 because I'm using one deck to drive 2 systems.
Yeah.
So this one is my proof of, doesn't matter how awful it looks, there may be potential that we don't know until we're here.
Yeah. And one thing I will say too, as a customer, I do own some of your products, like an integrated amplifier, a phono preamp, and some other things. I will say that even this system here in this room, it makes me realize how good I have it even at home, like how good even my system sounds. And just, some companies, might be like their gear might not be as good, or maybe in the entry level, I guess. Like I hate that phrase, entry level.
Smaller. We figured out that, George and I figured out that we don't call it entry level, we don't call it basic, we got small system.
But even then, like your philosophies and your designs, like they trickles down into those, even the products that myself, like someone like me can have at home. And hearing this today, like, it made me realize how lucky I am to have it at my place. Like have this, not maybe this exact sound, but close to what I experienced here.
And can I tell you something technical? And you guys can hear it too. His integrated amp, as retail, is $5,000 now, Canadian. Uses the exact same preamp driver stage as the NSIG, which is $40,000.
Maybe, yeah.
Same board, soldered by the same person, which is me. Same board, same resistor, same ICs.
Yeah. And that's not to be like sales pitch, but I just thought people should know that even doesn't matter what price point for you, it's definitely, it shines through.
It's still me.
Yeah, it's still you.
Yeah, so if I dressed up, it looks better. If I don't dress up, I don't look that good, So I do like to dress up when I'm in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not the same as audio equipment.
Kind of, though, in a way. Some of your equipment.
Yeah.
Not all, but some.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before I dress up, it looks rather bad when you come in.
You're working, though.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't tell, that's okay. Are we done?
I think so. Thank you for having me today. This is...
now those social nicey noise coming out.
So, hey, I want to thank you. And it's been, like I said, I've been here before, but I've not seen or heard these setups yet. And it's incredible.
Okay, so when you drive away, don't say that again. So you already said it in the camera and it's actually recorded. It's official, engraved in stone. So don't say that when you go away today.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm going to shut off the camera.
Okay.
Before any more social nicey noise coming out.